Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you happen to stumble upon this celebratory video. Hi, Acire Sojourners. If you have not already figured out, we are fully funded on our Kickstarter. This morning we completed and ended our 45-day Kickstarter funded, and we are ready for the next phase. But before we get there, I just had to take a moment and thank each and every one of you. I have been smiling and perspiring and dancing and just in disbelief all morning. I have to go through a list, not specific because I have not asked for permission, but I want to thank from the very first backer to our very last sliding into home base backer, for those who came back and added to their contributions, for those who donated with no reward just to support this book and this mission, for people who donated books to children's shelters. I cannot wait to send your gifts off. For you guys who have signed up and ordered different rewards and add-ons, I cannot wait to send those boxes to you. But more importantly, I cannot wait to share this book with you guys. I can't wait to get the proof in, and I will be more visible on here. Now that the Kickstarter is done, I really wanted to give the book and Acire and our mission all the focus and all the spotlight, but I will become more visible and more available, and you'll hear and see me more. So I cannot wait for this next leg. We have a lot in store, a lot more to do. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. It's just unexplainable, indescribable how grateful I am. I am a believing and faithful Christian, so I commit all of this to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who has brought this completely to fruition. And I am praying and thinking on every single one of you as you're going through your own personal journeys. And if you would just keep me posted on how you're doing, I'm going to be sending out surveys and emails to each of you to make sure that I'm sending your gift exactly where you want it to go. In all of that and in all of our excitement, yes, I'm just so overjoyed, but I do want to continue to ask of you to be in prayer, to be in deep thought, to do all that you can through love and support for our Eastern European sojourners, specifically our illustrator, who we now all know someone, if we didn't before, who is specifically and particularly and directly impacted by what's going on in Eastern Europe, in Ukraine. She is safe, I can tell you that. But she is at home. She is in Ukraine, and she is extremely impacted. So is her family. And we know that those who are in the capital, as well as the second largest city in Ukraine, they are definitely impacted. And we want to keep them lifted up because this is unprecedented, unimaginable, in just complete disbelief times. And as she gives me different accounts of what's going on, it becomes even more apparent that we're living in textbook. Like, these things were just supposed to happen in textbooks for us to read about, and we're living through them. And thankfully, us in the Western part of the world, specifically in America, we're not directly impacted. But to see this happening and to know people who did not ask this is unwarranted, and it definitely is unwelcomed. Going through this, we want to be in prayer and thought for Ukrainian citizens and Russian citizens who neither one asked for this to happen. So if you would, as we are journeying through a very joyous occasion and just completely offset by the gratefulness that I have for each of you, if you would continue to lift up Nadia, her family, and our Eastern European sojourners. I am Erica, the author of the now fully funded Sire's Journey to Forgiveness Mountain Kickstarter campaign, and I thank you so very much for journeying with me. Bye, Sojourners.